I would like to welcome you all to this session entitled Communication Skills. I am Dr. Vayal Soundarya, Assistant Professor from the Department of English. I believe that this session will help you improve your communication skills and also will enhance your confidence level. Before stepping into the topic communication skills, I like to tell you what is communication. Communication is sharing ideas with one another. It involves the sender and the receiver. The sender sends the information and the receiver receives it. So, communication is exchanging of information or ideas effectively. During communication, not only the sender should be cautious in sending the message, but also the receiver should listen to it carefully. It means that both the sender and the receiver plays equal role in communication. And it is said that the communication is effective when the sender receives the correct response from the receiver. Basic communication skills are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And this is what is referred as LSRW skills. Regular listening will improve the speaking skills and constant reading will improve the writing skills. When we regularly practice these basic communication skills, it is highly possible to improve our language. For instance, a baby learns a language only by practicing this process. First, the baby listens to its parents or grandparents, and when the baby crosses 10 months, it tries to speak, so the baby starts to speak only by listening. When the baby grows up, it listens to more words and speaks more. This process clearly shows that the new learners of any language should give more importance for listening. At the age of 4, the baby goes to school where the teacher shows a huge chart of alphabets like A, B with picture of apple, bus, etc. Here the reading starts, and after a couple of months the baby is provided a few worksheets to start writing. Thus, these skills play a great role in learning any language, and we all are aware that today English language gains a lot of importance all around the globe, and getting ourselves well equipped in English language is the need of the hour. Now, let's discuss a few points about the 4 skills. Listening. Listening is an art. Most of the listeners see listening as a challenging task. In the name of listening, most of the time, what one does is just hear the message. Here, I would like to tell you about the difference between listening and hearing. Let us take a real-life incident. We all travel by bus from one destination to the other. While traveling, we hear the conductor's whistle sound, and when we reach our destination, we cannot remember how many times the conductor has whistled. This shows that we have heard the whistle sound but didn't concentrate how many times the conductor whistled. This is the difference between hearing and listening. Whatever we listen is done by concentration. It expands on hearing when we pay attention to the meaning of what we hear. It demands perfect coordination between the ears and the brain, which results in understanding the speaker's message aptly. Thus, we quite often merely hear the words of someone else speak. We nod, smile, or sometimes even respond, but we don't listen what they say. So listening requires us to be open to the meaning of other person's words in order to understand clearly what is said. Coming to speaking, today, it is essential to be a good communicator in whatever field we are related to, and we have to equip ourselves as an effective communicators. Even if one has a lot of ideas and is unable to deliver it effectively, it is an utter waste. This skill is given much importance because mostly our communication is through words, and especially to develop good communicative skills in English, one has to listen a lot in English language and should attempt to use it as a practice in day-to-day life, so that one can avoid the hesitation and express the ideas in English language spontaneously and make others understand. Constant practice is necessary for speaking a language, and one has to practice it daily. Coming to reading, reading also is an important process in learning a language. It helps you to generate ample of ideas and know a lot of vocabulary for usage. This reading skills help you to improve the writing skills. Writing communication is permanent and can be documented and retyped and referred again when required. It is given more importance, and whenever you present an information through writing, the content should be simple and clear so that the reader can understand clearly what one likes to say. Normally, when we communicate in a foreign language, we face a lot of barriers and hurdles to deliver our message. Now let's see some of the barriers and filters we come across when we communicate in a foreign language. The barriers are noise, crosstalk, mechanical problems, electrical problems, incorrect medium, visual distraction, distance, language and accent, yawning or other such activities, material barriers involved in the five senses, attitude and behavior, status or position. Coming to the filters, status or position, superiority complex, inferiority complex, shyness, disinterest, preconceived notions, love, hate, anger, happiness, jealous, shame, guilt, fear, hypocrisy, admiration. To avoid all these, one should have a constant practice in using this language, and as discussed earlier, try to listen a lot in English so that you can get an input of many ideas which may help you to deliver your message effectively, and reading a log takes you to the next stage of writing a message clearly. And I would like to give you some tips to improve your English language and to communicate fluently. Talk with your friends, siblings, if possible to your parents in English. Think in English. Listen to English news and Discovery channels. Listen to great speakers in English. Try to deliver your ideas in English. Read newspapers, novels and short stories. Write daily activities in a diary. Write about a movie review. Try to be creative. Dream in English. These all would help you to improve your communicative English, and when you are sure that you can share your ideas effectively in English language, you gain a confidence upon yourself. And I would like to end this session by insisting you to practice to speak in English in all your situations, because practice makes everything perfect. All the best and thank you.